really disturbing footage of Bieber, Odell Beckham, and Trey Songz.
Yes.
Like, and Trey's like literally sitting there playing Lookout.
Playing Lookout as Justin Bieber goes down on Odell.
The boy came up with his mouth wet.
Mouth wet.
What?
Dribbling.
50 Cent has made a shocking claim, alleging that Sean Diddy Combs mistreated Justin Bieber and Usher. His remarks have ignited widespread controversy, leaving many stunned by his take on the situation.
It was hard for me being that young and being in the industry and not knowing where to turn, and everyone, telling me they love me and, just turn their back on you in a second. So if she ever needs me, I'm going to be here for her. But yeah, just protecting those moments because people take for granted encounters. And
150 Cent has had a long-running feud with P. Diddy, stemming from his early doubts about the mogul's influence in the industry. In a recent interview on the Enthusiast podcast with Lincoln Salazar, 50 Cent stated that he never attended Diddy's parties. He added that many influential figures in entertainment were aware that unusual things were happening at those events.
He do it, right?
Yeah.
I know you've been heavy on social media talking about it.
He did it. And I'm the only one who's been vocal about this long before it actually.
Oh, you've been saying this for a long time now. And then no one was, they're just, why is he saying this? And now it's coming out like crazy. I mean,
but I also didn't participate. I also didn't go to those parties.
Yeah.
So a lot of the celebrity culture that you don't hear saying anything is because they participated. So,
but was there a reason you never went to those parties back in the day? Obviously, I know what's going on there, but is there a reason you never did?
I'm just not with all that freaky shit. Like all of the stuff that he's doing, I'm not into that type of stuff. I'm just a little more, maybe you could say basic or normal.
Jaguar Wright has publicly shared her experiences, claiming she personally witnessed men shouting and fleeing from Sean Diddy Combs. Her remarks have added further attention to the ongoing discussions surrounding the situation.
Both bisexual, they do weird things in their house, and young men have left their house fucking screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meals. Bashir Gray left that house fucking screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed.
According to various accounts shared over the years, these claims echo statements from individuals who said they were affected by Sean Diddy Combs. Given his influence in the music industry, some believe even major artists like Usher and Justin Bieber may have felt uneasy speaking openly about their experiences. For instance, Usher has never claimed that Diddy directly mistreated him. However, when reflecting on his time around Diddy as a young performer, he admitted to witnessing things that a child should never have been exposed
to New York City. And I lived with Sean Puffy Combs for a year.
Crazy thing. Now, that was L.A. Reid's idea, right? We're sending you over to something called Puffy Flavor Camp.
There you go.
To learn
Flavor Camp.
Yeah, that's what it was called. And you're going to go to Puff Daddy's. He's
in the 90s. Do you understand what that's like?
Puffy's place was like just filled with chicks and orgying like nonstop, right?
No, not really. I mean, but hey, it was curious. I got a chance to see some things.
Yeah, but you were 13. What were you seeing?
I went there to see the lifestyle.
Right.
And I saw it. And it was, but I don't know if I could indulge and understand what I was even looking at. It was pretty wild.
So nobody tried to, some woman didn't come along.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I didn't say that. What I did say is that there were very curious things taking place. And I didn't necessarily understand it.
Biggie Smalls was there.
Biggie Smalls was there. Lil' Kim, Craig Mack.
All these people are hanging around.
Yeah, man. Faith Evans, Jodeci, Mary J. Blige. They didn't know nothing about this shit.
Oh.
I was having a good time. You know what I mean?
Does he have you doing any chores? Are you doing dishes at all? I mean, to keep you humble somewhat? Or are you just like, can you stay up till 4 a.m. with the party?
I mean, I could. I actually stayed up longer than them.
And do you have money? What's going on?
I mean, I had like per diem. I had like,
what
like
a
living.
life.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
14 years old. You're a dad now. Would you ever send your kid to Puffy Camp?
Hell no.
In a 2004 interview with Rolling Stone, Usher reflected on spending time around Sean Diddy Combs during his early years in the music industry. He described being exposed to an adult lifestyle at a young age, and said the environment introduced him to situations far beyond what a teenager should normally experience. Although Usher later stated he would never want his own child placed in a similar setting, the discussion resurfaced when Jaguar Wright claimed that Usher had helped launch Justin Bieber's career and eventually introduced him to Diddy as Bieber's career was taking off. These claims have continued to fuel debate and speculation about what was happening behind the scenes in the music industry at that time.
Actually, someone made reference to the fact that Diddy trying to get at Bieber the way he was trying to get at Bieber was looking a little predatory. And then Usher came in and discovered it and managed him and got custody of him and promised to look after him. And then he sent him to the diddler.
Welcome to the family, John.
Sean Diddy Combs was long regarded as one of the most powerful figures in the entertainment industry. Many believe that securing his support could significantly impact the success or failure of a career due to his influence. Numerous high-profile celebrities were associated with him or publicly showed their support over the years. Major stars, including Jennifer Lopez, Jay-Z, Will Smith, and Leonardo DiCaprio, were frequently seen around him in Hollywood and the music world during the peak of his prominence. Part 6. Some reports and past interviews indicate that Sean Diddy Combs occasionally spoke candidly about the wild and controversial nature of his parties. In certain conversations, he even hinted that activities at these gatherings pushed boundaries and might one day attract legal scrutiny. These remarks have resurfaced in recent discussions, drawing renewed attention to both his influence and the culture surrounding
Yeah. And it's different than when it was 2016. You know, the game has been elevated. As we can tell, there's no expense being spared. We had a black billionaires lunch. You understand?
Right.
And we here together, and we're gonna keep staying together. We getting tighter. You know what I'm saying? And united we stand. And ain't nothing else to us.
And some believe Sean Diddy Combs' confidence came from his industry influence. A 1999 nightclub shooting involved Diddy and Jay-Z being questioned. One person died. Jennifer Lopez, present at the time, was never charged, though Jaguar Wright suggested Diddy may have protected her. This history may explain her silence amid current controversy, though these claims
parties are the hottest ticket around.
They won't even give me a permit for the parties, man. They don't want me to throw the parties no more. But we ain't gonna stop. We gonna keep on having fun, bringing people together from all walks of life. We gonna hear about my parties. They're gonna be shutting them down. They're gonna probably be arresting me, doing all types of crazy things just because we want to have a good time. You know, whenever you bring up a different element into people's environment, things that broaden people's horizon, people get intimidated. There's a lot of people out there that feel intimidated by it. It ain't nothing but break it down racial barriers, break it down generation barriers. People from all walks of life. Ron Perlman talking to Jay-Z talking to, you know what I'm saying? It just goes on and on. You know, it's just like people from all walks of life connecting and getting together. Yeah.
Your parties are the hottest ticket in town. People dying to get into your party. How does that make you feel?
I mean, it's cool. You know, it doesn't make me feel any way special. It doesn't make me feel like a bigger person. It just makes me feel like I know how to throw a party.
Some claims link Jennifer Lopez to controversial situations with Sean Diddy Combs. Her team has mostly stayed silent, likely to minimize attention and distance her from the ongoing controversy.
Jennifer Lopez had to do was marry a white boy, Oscar winner, for people to stop remembering that she had a gun in her pocketbook. She had gunshot residue on her hands the night that Natanya was shot at that club. For all we know, that bullet came from the gun that was in her hand. And not once has she spoken up for the betterment of that woman. Not once has she donated to her family or for her medical bills that she's still paying, or say something in her defense to stop Puffy from gaslighting her and trying to put hits out on her because he was afraid that maybe one day they would open the case and she still has the bullet fragments in her face. Like J-Lo has said nothing. Nothing. You really thought that just running off and marrying Ben Affleck was going to take you out of the Diddy downfall? But it saved her the first time though, didn't it? Because as soon as that club was over and as soon as they finished interrogating her, when she sat there and cried like a baby, I don't want to go to jail. I don't want to go to jail. Benny Medina put her with that drunk white boy until she ran him off. Like, there are people sitting here screaming out at the toll that the atrocities that Sean Combs has done to their lives, and you're trying to avoid your part in the story or the fact that you never spoke up. You know, you want to tell people on the low and put it out there that the movie was about you getting away from Puffy, but you didn't think about the trail of girls that you left behind. Happens to Cassie if J-Lo had said something. The diddler back then. Would Cassie have ever been a victim? Answer me that. Because that situation happened in the late 90s. That situation happened before Aaliyah passed away, and Aaliyah passed away in 2001. He didn't get with Cassie until 2009, 15 years after he was with Jennifer. And she had to come forward about the abuse that she suffered in a relationship with Sean Combs. Cassie would never have gone through what she's gone through. J-Lo being a stand is Cassie not getting hunted in a fucking hole?
Like many who stayed silent because of Diddy's influence, 50 Cent has consistently spoken out, sharing his observations of Diddy's behavior and
Speaking of
This is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time I was here. No,
It's all about love, though. That's not true?
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're telling me that I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. Where did this?
On Diddy Combs' indictment, 50 Cent commented on social media, joking about spending time with Drew Barrymore while contrasting it with Diddy's notorious reputation. He shared an image of Diddy's arrest, implying it was inevitable, and suggested that many in Hollywood had long been aware of questionable activities. Reports allege Diddy maintained records giving him influence over others, helping him preserve his status. Commentators like Candace Owens noted his extensive connections, including political figures, which may have bolstered his confidence in legal matters. Observers such as Freddie P. in interviews on platforms like Art of Dialogue highlighted Diddy's unusual behavior around family, fueling ongoing public.
Fifth, when you continuously call Puff gay, does that affect your relationships in Hollywood?
I don't call him gay. I said.
Let me read it, Fifth.
Oh my God.
Sorry, I can no longer help you guys. Soon you will all be gay and happy. You are all now left under leadership of Puffy Daddy. Report to the nearest rainbow. Dinner Thieves in theaters January 19th.
That's why he says things. He doesn't even know what he's saying is like fruity. You know what I'm saying? Like, he says something fabulous and he goes, but me and you, we ain't party. Like, we need to party. What is he talking about? That's the kind of stuff. When people say that to me, I get a little uncomfortable. I get uncomfortable. Like, he said something to me one time, a long time ago. At Chris Lighty's wedding, he told me he'd take me shopping. I looked at him like, what you just say? Let me move, man, before I do something. You gonna make me mess up the wedding.
Oh, that's a nice gesture.
Let me get out of no. Take me. That's what a guy says to a girl.
Sean Diddy Combs arrested. Speculation is mounting. Will Justin Bieber testify? Could Diddy face real consequences this time? Share your thoughts in the comments. And subscribe for the latest updates on this unfolding story.
So, like, why were you so infatuated with a child that wasn't yours? Were you grooming that little boy? I don't even want to start those conversations because that's not your child. You know what I'm saying? And for you to keep him that close, it's like you kept him that close because he might got your secrets because he's not your child. So if he's not your child and you that type of person with that type of character, you don't mind actually doing it to him when he finally reaches a certain age because he's not yours. And you know in your mind he's not yours. And now you keep him real close to you. You make sure he don't go to his daddy. Why? We make sure he's separated with him and you provide him with everything he wants. Why? You got one of them little Michael Jackson secrets. He got one of them secrets that he can't tell nobody because his legacy, his manhood gonna be, and not only that, his brother no gonna look at him crazy. Only Puffy know. Only God and
talking about
Puffy.
Quincy, right?
I don't know. All I'm gonna say is, I don't know.
I'll be sure, son.
All I'm gonna say is, who's infatuated with another man's son like that? Like you, that seemed like grooming to me. That's his daughter's brothers. Get the fuck out of here, huh? Plenty of daughters got brothers. Go show one man that do it. That ain't in the household with him. Like I'm saying, like I'm not married to your mother. If I'm married to your mother, then yeah, f your daddy. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't there. I'm here. But I'm not married to your mother. You actually my stepson. I keep you with me. I treat you like what for? I want to know what Justin Bieber, I want to know. Justin Bieber, look at his life change. His man life, that man is terrified of Puffy. I seen the video. I'm in the streets, dog. You like people know, fear, dog.